Welcome to a 1+ hour long house building special. If you don't like the video because I told you to, we're no longer friends. Enjoy the video. The last time that I had a series where I did any insane building, I've done Brenera. I haven't really done a lot of building on it. The last series, believe it or not, was H5M. Okay, it was me building that house. That was the last time I really did any building. It's been that long. That was a good while ago. That was the beginning of the year. If you were to ask me what one of my favorite episodes of H5M was, if not one of the best episodes of H5M, I'll tell you it's probably me building the house. And the reason for that is because I took the time off camera the night before and spent about an hour and a half building up on a private world in creative mode the house. You know, I don't like building on the server and doing all the like find details or whatever. Like most people, I build in a creative world and then kind of port it over to, you know, because it's easier to make alterations in a creative world. It's easier to completely swap the idea and change up things when you don't have to worry about resources and materials. And even if you were to ask me what was some of my favorite episodes of H4M, you know, minus all the community in that aspect, building part of the casino later on in the episode, like expanding out the second floor of the casino, the lower bottom portion of it, that was one of my favorite episodes because, again, I spent time off camera, got into a creative world, and for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, put together a little thing, and then I retranslated it over on stream. That was insane, and that's one of the episodes I remember so carefully and so closely, right? So I went ahead and got myself a Hydration SMP build world here. Just a little flatland with the, they have a really cool preset for flatland. I think it's been around for a while, but you can basically change it to where it's like overworld terrain with the grass and everything, but it's still flat, so it's really cool. But I got myself a build world, and I built myself my first house. It's gonna be going entirely underwater. It is gonna take a lot of resources, but I'm just gonna say it. I think this is going to be one of the better episodes of Hydration Nation so far, because every single time I've sat myself down and done some building for a series, it's always turned out to be a great episode, and I remember it, right? Because I do spend the rest of the series with that build in the world, so this will be about the same thing. But anyways, welcome back to another episode of Hydration. I'm out of water. I'm drinking too much. I am thirsty, actually, so I might need a little bit more. This is not acceptable. Well, actually, it is. You're about to run out of water at one point. Literal drop. I don't know. The camera did not catch that. You're about to run out of water at one point. Remember, the whole point of this series is to raise awareness that drinking water is one of the most important things you could do in your life. And for us, we're gamers. We sit on the computer all day for the most part. At least I'm talking to the vast majority. Whether you like to believe it or not, I'm not there in the room with you. And I don't know what you do, so you don't got to admit anything to me, but you can tell yourself, hey, yeah, you know what? I do actually sit on the computer for 17 hours a day, get 2 hours of sleep, and then not really do much else. Grab yourself a jug of water, put it by your desk, and just drink water while you're playing games. As long as you could do it for maybe a couple weeks in a row, you'll get yourself into a habit of every half hour, every hour, you'll take a sip of water, take a chug of it, and just remind yourself to keep hydrated, even if you're not getting out of your chair. Even if you're on a 9-hour gaming session and don't feel like getting up, Black Ops 4 beta just dropped, and you're like, I ain't getting out of my chair. Even for eating food, just get yourself a jug of water and just keep it next to you. But that's the whole point of the series, apart from the 1.13 amazingness that this thing really provides. So, what we need to do for building the house. The main materials that it's made of, it's going to be a modern house. I kind of wanted to try this out. I haven't built a modern house in Minecraft in a good while. I think the past few builds that I've done have all been like wood. I've done mid-century modern, I think, at one point. I feel like the ski lodge was more mid-century modern with its design. And actually, that's kind of the feel that we have going at with our house right now here. I was reading on Reddit. Mid-century modern, the pumpkin spice latte of interior design. I hate the person who said that because it's so goddamn true, but I love it. I love it so much. Mid-century modern is probably like my favorite. Anyway, we need a lot of dark prismarine, the like dark deep green brick one, not the like bright pink or the pink, not the bright blue one. So we're gonna need a lot of that. We need andesite and polished andesite. stone slabs, as well as a little bit of birch and a lot of glass. And the glass that I'm going to start out with right now is just going to be white glass, white stained glass, nothing colorful right now. Could always change to colors, but I just want to see how this building fares underwater when surrounded by all the freaking coral down there. Because when I built this in the flatland world, I haven't seen what it looks like underwater yet. It could look atrocious underwater, or it could look awesome. But what I'm really excited for is because of 1.13, they really changed up the way that I think like slabs and fences and things look underwater. So even though this has some slabs in it, it should look really, really cool. So this kind of sucks because we don't have an efficiency 4, efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe. We've only got iron. So gathering resources is not going to be the easiest thing. Taking a look at what we have, we've got the stone situation knocked down already. We are going to, oh, diorite as well too. We are going to need a little bit of diorite. This is for the flooring here. This will probably already be enough, so that's good. We've got everything we need for there. Let me go ahead and take some wood, and we're going to make a couple of spare chests over where, like, the building materials for the home. In fact, actually, I might as well just do this right here. Yeah, there we go. So 4 chests. I think this is where this is like my little home base for right now. So let me go and stash those right there. This is what we need for it. So first things first, the diorite. Move you on over there. Polished diorite we will be doing. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you just make polished by doing this. Yeah, okay, cool. Still gives you 4, thank God. I don't know if they'll ever change that. I hope to God they never do. I love the fact that it gives you 4 right off the bat. Sandstone's not being used for this. And also, another thing that's kind of disappointing is we will not be able to do the full flower design that I want to, because the coral, like, the coral reef, not hats, whatever, like the cap, no, not caps either. There's like a little flower fan. They're called fans. The F kind of brought it back to me. I'm like, flower fan. There we go. Those things can only be gotten with, or harvested rather, with a silk touch pick. Unfortunately enough, we don't have a silk touch pick, or anything silk touch rather, which sucks because we can't. That's like the beauty at the end of it. It's like it's like our house right now. Our home is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, but it has almost no bushes or plants or flowers surrounding it, which needs to be done to really top the house off. Like a lot of Minecraft builds, the very subtle differences and the very subtle changes are what really make the big pop. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish this house until we get the silk touch. Hopefully you guys will just see the way that it looks and like it anyway. And the other thing as well too, it's about 10 blocks tall, so it will be completely submerged underwater. This is something that I'm not sure. I could always make an artificial hill for it to where it'll peek out a little bit above water. But I think I want this one to be completely submerged underneath for right now, because I want to get the feeling. I want to see what it's like to have a completely underwater area, because I would love, absolutely love, to maybe do this entire series underwater and only have like a couple of homes that stretch out above the world. But before we get into it, just pardon me for talking a little bit more. One of my favorite series to watch a while ago, while he was still uploading consistently. I don't think he does anymore. I'm pretty sure just family is taking up his time, I believe. PeteZahHutt, one of the members of Minecraft, and just a fantastic dude all around. He had a Building with PeteZahHutt series. Actually, PeteZahHutt was the person that introduced me to Ronald Jenkees as well too, so you can thank him for disorganized fun, throwing fire, guitar sound. Did a fantastic job introducing me. I mean, he didn't really do anything aside from me just watching his videos, but good on you, B-dubs, for thank you for showing me the light. He had a series of Building with PeteZahHutt, and he would just do the same world. I believe it was the same world. I don't know if he ever did a refresh. Like 480 episodes, and it was essentially just a giant city, a huge, massive city. And some episodes would be like building a new house. Other ones would be just doing touch-ups. And it's so cool when you just spend collective time building things together. Like, here's a house. Here's a second house. Okay. Here's kind of touching up both the homes. Here's making a pathway between the homes. Here's styling up the pathway. Here's redesigning the roof of one to match the other or contrast the other. You could spend 20 episodes on 2 homes and it would look drop dead gorgeous. So it's not a surprise after 480 episodes that it wind up looking amazing. I would love to create some sort of underwater city, but it'll take time, you know? And I do want to get technical with this update too, have some fun with that, but I think building is going to be a big aspect in it. I said that in H5M, and I know I'm bringing up how to Minecraft, and I don't want to all that much, but it's just the most recent little, you know, the most recent series that I've had to compare the I want to build a lot. We'll find out if I do or not, okay? I can have my aspirations. Whether I do or don't is up to God's fate, whatever he has planned for me, or whatever I decide to act out and do. Anyway, material gathering time. This is going to suck a lot. Let's go do it. Stretching is also important too, but we can't base a whole series off that idea. Actually, I decided sleep first and then build. See y'all in 8 hours. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Just roll the death thing.
What have you done?
I keep dying in these sea temples to the lag back. This is the second time now. It's not funny anymore. It was never funny, actually, but now it's starting to aggravate me, like, a lot. Yeah, come here with that sword, please. Give me my 7th death. Go ahead. Almost every single death that I have, like, this is why I can't take the deaths in this game seriously, unfortunately. Almost every single death that I've had recently has been because of that or some other weird thing. Well, actually, I mean, okay, 2 of them. Alright, never mind. I need to check myself here. 2 of them I did die to being AFK. But, I mean, that's just my fault. That sucks. I wish there was like an auto detector or something that would be like, oh, he's AFK, don't hurt him, please. But, I mean, I straight up was just roaming around and I hit like 2 of the guardians. And when you hit him, I don't know if the reason why I keep getting lagged like that is because if you're swimming and you're like in, let me actually take a look at something really fast here. I was with despawn, I was pretty far away. If I'm doing this and then I attack, let me see. Do I stay in this swimming, like, formation? Or, okay, come on. Wait, did I just, does it jump you up a little bit right there? Hold on, I need to get my breathing back. Hold on. I think it does. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I need to, oh god, third person is so weird. This is so hard. This is a lot harder than you think. Depth perception is so weird. That's what it is! I'm about to lose my mind. So when you swing, when you're doing the quick swimming, you're actually swimming. If you swing, I'll make another one of these. It like glitches you up a little bit, or it like stops you in your tracks a little bit. That's why I'm that's why it's that is booty. So minus all of the headaches that we've had, it is now time to do the thing that I'm a little bit more excited about, and that would be picking a home location, because we got the whole reef to work with. The house is about 10 blocks tall, maybe 1 or 2, more than that, so maybe 11, maybe 12. But from what I took a look at, the seabed, oh, the seabed, the floor of the ocean seems to be about 15 from the floor all the way to the top, so it'll be completely submerged underwater, and if not, that's, no, I want to make sure it is. Nah, I want to make sure it is. I want to find a relatively flat part so I don't have to do too much terraforming right now. The home itself is not too colorful, but like I said at the beginning, there is, the fans that I do want to get, but those just can't happen unless I get Silk Touch, which seems like, this home will be a little bit lackluster until I get that, which kind of sucks. I will not be able to get enough, Prismarine or sea lanterns to do the whole thing, because if I go and show you guys right here, like, I've only got enough to make 3. That's it. I've just got 3, and that's not really all that good. I think that's enough for the bottom floor. Yeah, it's enough for the bottom floor, but nothing else, which is a little sucky, but at least we can get 1 floor done. That's all that matters, all right? Oh, yeah, completely forgot about glass. Completely forgot about the glass. How much glass do I have? Let me see here. Hold on. I've got, hold on, where's my glass? Okay. Don't you need to, like, wait, hold on. I can't turn these into colored panes, can I? I don't think I can I? I need bone meal for this. Can I not? Are these things already done? Like, is that it? Oh. Frustrating, man. Such is life. Such is life. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it whether we want to or not, because it must be dealt with. But we have 3 stacks of glass panes. Will that be enough? Hopefully. Hopefully. Not a lot more bone meal anyway, so, you know, we pray that's enough. Let's go on. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's go on the, I think I'm gonna do it this way, out here. I think I'm gonna do it out, this side, because I'm pretty sure it's, like, there's more to it, so I think this is the way that I prefer. So let's go see if we can find a new home. See if we can find a location first, and then plan our blueprints down and get going. I've got it built on a single player world, like I told you. So, not too much of this I don't think will be done on camera. I mean, I'll do a little bit. I'll do a lot of it. I'll try. I just, you know, I've had sometimes where I've done builds on stream. I've done sometimes where I've done builds off stream. And what I mean by that is, like, in H4M when I did some builds, I would completely paste it over during a stream, which could be fun. It was a little bit pressure. It took some pressure, though. And then, other times, like in H5M with that house, I did it on recording, I'm pretty sure. So that was, you know, it just takes a little bit out of you. It takes a little bit out of you. So this is our home. We will get rid of a lot of this to clear, like, up for pathways and stuff, but for the time being, I love just seeing this. I love seeing all of this flavor. Like, all this flavor when we step out of our place, you know? Like, this is all a lot of color. It's very beautiful. And you know what? I like right here. I think I like right here. Just out in the middle of the ocean. And you know what? This is the way it's meant to be, right? We don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I'll put it right next to a land. No. We're not doing it. We're not doing that. We're not going to be like, oh yeah, right next to an island because I want to, you know, like really have a little thing to cling on to. No. Not at all. So what I think we're going to do is, well, first off, actually, let me take a look here. So 48 is the ground. This goes all the way up to, yeah, like 62. Okay, so this will be good. This will be a good height. I'll confirm that, but I think what I'm gonna go and do. How easy is it to clear these things out? Do I need to break you with a pickaxe? Is that how you break? Seems to be a pick. Okay. People were telling me as well too to get a conduit really like ASAP, so I could do this a lot easier. Such is life. I'm okay with not getting that for right now. I might actually use some of the coral. Nah, I don't know if I'll. Wait, doesn't the coral just die? Dead fire coral block. Lovely. Never mind. That's okay. You probably need silk touch for that not to die as well too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clear some of this out. We will get the floor built. And I think once I get the floor built, then I'll be able to tell you guys like, hey, this is going well, this is not, this is gonna work, this isn't. Let's do it. So it looks like a thing that is down giving light. These things called sea pickles. I know that you can do that. I remember doing that in a creative world. I think I just lost them actually in doing that. Oh shit. Unless they all went up just right there immediately. Oh no, they're right here. Wait, is that 9? Okay, there we go. So yeah, sea pickles could actually be a substitute for the sea lion. Nah, probably not. I don't know. I don't think they'd be a substitute, but that's cool that they're like a light source that isn't defined. Like you can add more or less if you want to. I don't know how common they are. I'm assuming the only way to get them is by going under. Oh, come on, break faster. There we go. Breathing situation's not the best right now, but it's a cool little way to get back some air and get back some light. Get back some air to get some light underwater. So that's nice. I really like that. So I was wondering, like, why are these coral reefs lit up so much? Is it just like the coral giving this off? But no, it's the sea pickles. So I'm not really sure what those take after. You know, sea pickles lighting up things. It's a bit odd to me, but you know, it's cool nonetheless. So I've got the screenshots up to the left of me here. I can't run a second instance of this Minecraft because it's over multi-MC. It doesn't let you run a second instance. So I've been able to have 2 Minecrafts open in the past before, but for some reason it just won't let me this time, which kind of sucks. I do wish that I was able to open up a second Minecraft client so I could just kind of roam around, but it's not the most complex build in the world. So it's kind of just learning dimensions and then building up a couple of squares. So should be pretty easy. And I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want the how I want the floor. because I did build like a little floor, not into the grass, but on top of it. And I don't know whether or not I want that resting on top of the sand or dug into the sand. Like, we got andesite for the flooring, which we don't. But if we got andesite for the flooring, I don't know whether to have it stick out on top or for it to be down below. I feel like in the sand would make the most sense, because I'm thinking about later on when I make, like, pathways and stuff. I don't know if I'd want it all resting on top of the sand. I feel like it would be better if it was flush inward. But this is kind of a decision right now that, you know, make or breaks the wait, did that not? Oh, come on, I'm losing food doing that. My damage, I'm getting damaged and then the food goes down because of that. Hey, look at my food bar. Are you telling me that I didn't get the torch off in time? Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit, Mr. Bullshit Man, please help me. I'm in need of assistance. That I do beg. It's also nighttime right now. I did just sleep, so there shouldn't be any phantoms coming out. No Joshes coming to rip me apart, which is nice. I do like that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be enough room for me to start building, because I might need to go back and make another pickaxe. Unfortunately, how much room do we got? No, we're gonna need more room. Okay, I'm gonna go make another pick. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna clear this out and we'll skip ahead to the building. Okay, house building time for the most part. First thing I want to do is go ahead and turn in the majority of his andesite into polished andesite. I don't think I wouldn't do that. I love, one of my favorite things about Minecraft, and it always will be, is the fact that polished andesite and polish any of those blocks can be made without smelting. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite thing. So this is gonna be where the back is, right here. So it needs to be 12 blocks, right? So I think, how we wanna, cause let me see here, So the house itself, wide, like the flooring, right? There's a base. It's 12 blocks deep. So from here, like 1 all the way to 12 right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're a little bit of an odd one. So 13 wide, right? So we got that. Let me get a little bit of breathing back real fast here. So if it was to be 12 right here, so it needs to be 13 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me get up, see what that looks like. Do I like what that looks like? Or is that a bit too... Oh, well, actually, wait. Brandon, come on, you're getting ahead of yourself. Okay, hold on. It actually does not go to right here. It is 13 wide, but it's not like a 13 by 12 square, right? So it actually ends off there. And then let me do this now. So I'm gonna have to probably replace the floor a little bit. So we want 12 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm about to knock out these two right here. Okay. So those gotta get knocked out. I dislike that I'm doing this during nighttime, but it's not really the biggest deal. Breaking this with pickaxe, not honestly that hard to do. When I set up a conduit, that'll be amazing. I'll probably do it like underneath this house. I don't know how conduits need to be displayed. Like if they need to be like a beacon where it shines a bright light up. I don't think it does that, but even if it does, I mean, I'll take care of it. No, don't drown. No, I hardly have any, I don't have any food. But no, don't lose hunger. Don't lose full hunger. No, don't do it. Oh no, I lost the hunger, damn it. I keep thinking I have more breathing than I do because I keep going up for like a way too short of a time. So let me see here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's how that's gonna look right there. I think having it up against that is gonna look nice. Or do I want to be a bit more over to the right actually, because of that? Oh, you know what? I might want to move it over a bit to the right. Have it like over here a little? That might be kind of nice, actually. Yeah, you know what? Give me a second, Okay, so let me rethink this. So the barrier, I held my speech. The front little porch area, right? It's actually gonna be the garden, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. I would like to set up the quick design right now, as it already has with the texture. What I just said did not make sense. Shut up. Does not need to be addressed. I don't want to hear anything about it. So, let's do, here, hold on. I hate not having food, and can we just ignore my food count and my health for just like half a second, please? While I just get this down. Because as soon as I get the floor, things can start moving, okay? Things can start moving. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 13 across, right? And we're gonna do it from right about here, I think. Okay, so It's this, and then this, and then this. I'm gonna go and break you. For just a moment, it's gonna be 13 wide. Water building. They never said it was gonna be that easy. Water bending might be easy, but I don't know about water building. That's a whole different ballpark right there. So 3, and then 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, so let me take a look at this. So the walkway is right here. Do I like that? This is the walkway right here. Do I like this? I think I do. Yeah, you know what? I like the walkway being right here. Okay. So from the walkway, this is gonna be, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Come on. What am I gonna do is I need this to be a bit better. 6 and 7. I also don't like how this just turns into me swimming and then I can't get out of it. I dislike that so much. The controls in this are a little bit finicky. I'm learning. I am very much learning. I'm about to kill these fish to get some to get some damn food back in me, because it ain't working right now. Let me go ahead and remove. I should probably remove this whole thing here. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of this. The conduit would be really nice though. Having haste would be really good. The lack of water breathing, just the being able to build underwater. I will make sure that I have a conduit for all the future builds that I do, because right now, don't drown. Right now, this is unacceptable. Like, this is irritating to watch, and I apologize. It's just while we get this done. That's all. That's all. Once we get this good, once everybody's happy, then everybody will be happy, and that's it. Once everybody's happy, then everybody's happy. No lie was ever told that day. No lie has been told that day. So let's do, let me go back up. I should probably put a door down here too. There's a couple things that I didn't bring that would have been really nice to bring. So this whole thing here, that is going to be diorites right there. So we're going to get rid of you. So this goes all the way down. And then the actual, okay, so from here, it's 4 blocks is the front little garden. So this area is 4. Let's do the, let's lay out the garden right now. So I could do a different design if I wanted to, but it's not really that big of a deal. Let's just lay down all of this right here. So then that goes that way, and then this goes up like that, and then 1, 2, and 3, and this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 2. All right, up, don't drown. I'm gonna drown again. God dang it, I keep taking damage. Bring down here the andesite. All right, so this is like the little. This is where I wish that I could have what's it called, the fans, because I hate this. Don't make me 1 block. I'm gonna get really frustrated if I'm in the middle of building and I just shrink to the size of a turtle. I'm gonna get so irrationally angry, and it's not gonna be fun to look at all, and I'm gonna apologize profusely, like I'm already about to do right now. Oh, geez, that noise. Ooh. What is that noise? Also, I think the doors, let me actually see something really fast here. The doors with everything, how does that work? Okay, so that's how it works. So the doors are gonna be right here, which means we need to get the polished andesite, or polished diorite rather, out right now. So let's do this, and then this whole thing is gonna be laid down with diorite. Hopefully I've got enough. I will be turning a couple of these blocks into the polished form in a little bit, so it's not just gonna be all polish of a floor. Also, the texture pack that I'm using, for those that have asked, I think I'll link it down in the description if I remember, but if I don't remember to do it for this episode, it's called Default High, and it is, oh wow, you were 1 off, really? I'm gonna take a lot of drown damage right here. I need to go get food. I'm gonna take a break, I'll be right, go get food. So I think if I'm gonna do this the way that I kind of need to, how it's gonna go. We're gonna build the shell entirely out of andesite. Bless you! We're gonna build the shell of the house entirely out of andesite and the glass and whatever's needed, right? As you guys can tell by this here, the home is not just gonna be 1 block. It's gonna be like a mixed patchy thing of 3 of dark prismarine, andesite, and polished andesite. We're gonna build the whole thing out of andesite to start, or polished andesite rather, I should specify. Because polished andesite is like the biggest one for me, and it's the biggest, like, it's what's the entire home is made of at its core. And then once we make the shell, we're gonna drain the water out of inside of it, and then from the inside, we're gonna change up the outside. Because like I don't want to be alternated building blocks a shit ton. It's just gonna be too much work, like way too much work for what we're trying to do right now. So let me just make sure I got this. So the back right here is gonna go from the ground 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. And this whole thing See, like, that swimming right there and how I, like, shrink one block, I hate that. And I'm losing a little bit of FPS because of the lighting updates, but meh. It's whatever. I really should have brought some wood with me, though, so I could have placed on a door. Because at the moment, I'm getting really irritated at the lack of oxygen. A door would not only reset my counter, but it would reset the bubbles, so I'd have longer than 10 seconds. But still, the turtle helmet is, like, the best thing that they could have added into the game, and I'm so happy that I discovered that really early on, because that would have sucked if I didn't know about it. Like, can you guys imagine, you know, how easy it is to farm a couple of turtles and hatch the eggs, and I just, like, would have been down here trying to build this and only having the bubbles? Like, that'd be... I would apologize profusely after that for being like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. So either way, that's that. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And then the same thing is gonna go over here. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this front portion here is gonna be glass panes. So let's get the glass panes going down. As I mentioned, I believe, I don't know how much of this video I'm gonna be cutting out or leaving in. The white stained glass paint, I don't want to be messing any of this up right now. There's a lot of glass. I do not want to waste any of it. I have exactly 4 stacks, and that is a beautiful number to me. I might change up the color from just white glass panes to something else. Don't take it. I hit myself every time I do that, man, but I would never do that. I'm already afraid of getting hurt. I'm already getting afraid of hurting enough. I would never hurt myself. Never really hit myself in the face. Like, brain, goddamn. Like, you idiot, freaking idiot. Don't do that. I would never do that. Never do it. You might be asking, like, you know, why are you using glass panes for it? Glass panes just look so much better. They look so much better for this whole deal. With this texture pack, especially, because the texture pack does not make glass blocks look that great. It's very 4-dimensional, because as the, you know, 3D texture pack name implies, all the blocks are 3D. And because we don't have Optifine to blend all of the blocks together, it looks very like each block, it's very noisy. It's not a clear, smooth wall. I mean, I'm looking at an old photo, actually, because the glass panes were the last thing that I changed on my single-player world, and it looks ugly. Like, the glass panes do so much for the house. I could, like, show you guys a little screenshot of it, but I'll probably forget by that time. It's 6:33 right now, and it's today's episode. I feel really bad that I'm not getting this out at an earlier time, but shit, I've been double uploading, which I can't knock myself for. Like, I want to knock myself for not being perfect and being like, okay, Bernera at 12, this at 4, but at the same time, man, I'm proud of myself. I have been doing double uploads for a good while here, pretty much ever since the series started. And it, well, no, not since the series started, but a little bit after that. My bed is not here, and that annoys me. My bed is not here, and that is obnoxious. Oh, don't like that. The wood that we're using, actually, I just remembered, is not oak. It is birch. I need to go grab my bed from over on the right side here. It's birch. What was the other thing I came over for? I have the door. Oh yeah, I need a stone. Right. So the second floor, the floor of it is gonna be made of stone slabs. I know, very simple, like just stone slabs. Oh wow, really? You're really hitting some new highs with that one. I thought about the idea of doing stone brick slabs. Could be a thought, but I think I'm going for a bit of a lighter feel than brick slabs would allow me. So I'm gonna pass up on that one for right now. Not a bad idea, but just not an idea I want to get with at the moment. So I'll be right back. It's a small little thing. We're gonna go ahead and make some birch doors. First birch thing I've used so far, which I'm excited about. I've got a lot in my inventory right now that I do not want to throw away, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss the axe because that thing's nearly on its last leg anyway. And I don't want to lose any more of my building blocks. I like where I live. I like this little area. I like that it's colorful. It'll be a lot cooler because right now, you know, we're not getting the full experience because we're above water. Of course, once we get down underneath there, we get the sponges down, we get the whole thing soaked out, like, oh, look at how dark it is. It'll look a lot better. But for right now, this kind of looks a bit strange because, you know, it's not fully done. So we're gonna do the doors on the inside thing. I love that. Does that look weird? Oh, you know what, it does. I'll figure something out. I might have to make the doors on the, oh no. I don't know if I like that. I thought it doesn't do that anymore. You game, you lied to me. You lied to me, stupid game. Oh, I'm upset. I'm upset. Alright, so second floor time now. We've done that. Let me see how this sucker is gonna work right now. Okay, we're going backwards in terms of photographs. Okay, so, let me see. Small little detail that I have to do. I don't have to do it right now, but I prefer to just take care of it, real quick here. Because as soon as I can get a roof on this thing, the sooner I can get the sponges down, and the sooner I can get some breathing, room back. Because right now, again, you know, we're pretty strapped on the breathing. We're pretty strapped on the breathing, almost entirely. So let me go ahead and do this. So we're gonna have stairs going up. This kind of mirrors a place that I last lived at in California. The first floor did not go, it was not a living quarters. The first floor was essentially just a stairway up to the second floor, and the second floor is where all the living quarters and living situations happen. It was really cool, really cool place. So we're gonna have it be something like this. I think that's how it was, unless it was, did I make a mistake? I might have made a mistake. It might actually be one more over. Let me see the inside. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I did. Oh man, I'm already messing up. I'm going off of what's on the outside rather than what. Just let me up here back. All right, so I took some better photos, and hopefully this will be a little bit of an easier way for me to figure out exactly how this damn thing's gonna look. So I was getting a little frustrated with myself, and when you're going off of certain photos, they can make them look like they're entirely different, or like that's not at all how it's supposed to be. But thankfully, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So this whole thing here, this whole like little front where the glass originally is right now, this is meant to be doubled up. So it's gonna be doubled up right here, and this side right here is also, to my knowledge, gonna be doubled up. It's only doubled up because it's on the outside. The inside, could we get to the door without taking damage? I am really frustrating myself here. Building underwater is quickly becoming one of my least favorite things to do in this entire game. Which sucks, because I was thinking to myself, like, yesterday, or this morning, rather, as I was building this, I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna be doing a Minecraft Let's Play, I need to make sure that I enjoy building. So, because I did enjoy the building, right? I was, like, really happy with myself. I'm thinking, like, hell yeah. You know, this is a good sign for the series. Like, that I actually enjoy this building, and that, you know, like, I can continue building, and it'll be great. And then, you know, realizing now, oh shit, wait, I hate building underwater because of how slow everything is. It's like, uh-oh, that's not a good sign. So I think building with a conduit, I'm gonna get this like level of aggravation right now, but that's never gonna happen again, I don't think. Let me just let me see something right here. Last little screenshot that I got. So okay, so from the wall there, oh, why does this look the way that it does? Wait, oh, is this whole thing, is this like this? Is that how this is? Okay, okay, I'm just making sure I got everything going. So this floor right here is going to be double layered up on the outside as well too, just to give it that like thicker effect. At least from what I'm seeing. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. So that's this sucker right here, and that cuts off. So the stone slabs are gonna end right where the glass part here ends. There we go. So that's it for the stone up here. And then what we can do now is do this. So we can get this going. This is not gonna be slabbed up double. It's not gonna be a double slab from inside. It's starting to come along. It's not too intricate of a build, so like this isn't, it shouldn't take me this long. It's just the fact that, you know, the Minecraft motion's going up and down and everything. It can get kind of aggravating. And by kind of aggravating, I mean insanely aggravating. Aggravating to the point where I want to delete the world. Nah, I'm saying all these things I would never do. I would never do. Okay, so this is here. This is good. Everything is nice. How did I have the, because I want to get the sea lanterns down right away. How did I have the sea lanterns on the first floor? Let's see. How were the sea lanterns on the first floor? Okay. So I had them both in the corners, right like this. So one sea lantern there, and another sea lantern there. Oh my god, it looks so much nicer! And then do I have anything else in the front? I don't believe so. No. Okay, so what I did with this was I had one sea lantern right here. And then this is like a little, I can open it. I'm gonna leave the doors open just so I know that there's a little air pocket right here that I can get into. This is gonna be like for chests. So we got a little chest storage down here. Oh, shoot. This one's supposed to be a little bit more above. Oh, it would have been a good last block placement too. Alright, it's right there. That'll be for chest storage. And then I also, I'm gonna have just enough blocks to be able to do this. Let's put down a crafting table. Maybe right, maybe, let's do one maybe like right here. This could be a good place for a crafting table. Maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, I'll probably change it. But, you know, for location-wise for right now, it looks alright. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a fence post. Not a fence gate, just a fence post. 1, 2, there we go. We'll do that, and then that's gonna have a torch on it. But for there to be a torch there, we need to drown this place first. Now, it's not gonna be a full drown, but I do want to get rid of a little. Oh my god, I've never had so much lag getting rid of water. I've never had so much lag getting rid of water before. Oh my god. Wait, is this open? Wait, why is that pouring water in? Wait, why is water being poured in? Wait, excuse me? Does water get in from... Water goes through slab? No, it doesn't. Don't tell me water goes through slab. What is this? What is that? What is that? No, because is there water going through this? No. What is this? What is that? Which one is it? Is it this one right here? Or is it the one next to it? No, it's this one right here. What are you doing? No, no, no. Stop that. I'm about to lose my mind. What do you mean? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's get to building before I just wind up. I don't even know. Let's just get to building before I wind up doing I don't even know. Oh, good lord. Okay, so holy god, what do you mean? All right, block here, and then this is going to be another layer of andesite right here as well too. And this is going to be where the glass goes. So that's going to go all the way over to there. And then I don't know how tall this is here. Man, I wish I could have built another door, but I don't think I've got the wood for... Do I actually have the wood for it? I've got 4. I don't have enough wood for another door. That's okay. So that sponge, you know, it did a good job for, you know, how it is right now. Let me see how tall the second floor is. So the second floor is how many blocks tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 blocks tall versus the 4. Okay, so that means for right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then I think we're gonna need another little thing out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is all gonna be 5 as well too. Is there glass on this side? Did I put glass on this side? No, I don't believe it. I did. No, I did not. Okay, so this whole thing is gonna be 5 blocks up. I probably have way too much glass, but with a lot of building that I've done before, I'll be really happy that I've overcompensated for once in my life, versus undercompensated, because that's usually what I do, is undercompensate the amount of tools that I need, which, I'd be very grateful would not be the case. And this is essentially how tall it is. I'm gonna put a little roof on it, so it'll be 1 block higher than what you're looking at right now, but this is the height. So completely submerged underwater. Love that, baby. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I really like Popeye's chicken, to be honest, though. I don't think it's all that good quality. But, you know, who's asking me for their opinion? You know, do you want to hear my opinion or do you not want to hear my opinion? You don't have to hear my opinion. Either way. So the glass goes all the way to the top. Just making sure that before I wind up wasting any more glass. Because like I told you guys, glass is one of those things I want to make sure that I do not waste at all. And it's looking great. And let me duck down here before I lose any... Okay, no damage. This is very confusing to me. And I hope everything will be okay. Because for right now, things do not look okay. And then this is really smooth in my opinion. I love how that forms in right there. And then essentially the same thing over here. But let me take a look. Is that corner, does that go... So I think how this thing extends out... yeah, it's 1 block up right here. It's 1 block 5, and the rest of this... Let me put a torch down. The rest of this is going to be glass. So the glass pane's going to go all the way across and then it'll stretch to the corner here. I think this looks so smooth, and I hope you guys agree with me, because, ooh, baby. I would love to honestly theme the majority of the homes in this Let's Play modern, because I think modern in a mix with the coral is going to look really good. Because the thing about modern is a lot of it can be very dull, or not dull rather, but very cold and feels sterile. Here, I'm trying to do the exact opposite, and I think with the surrounding color, it'll make this whole thing look a lot more friendly, or a lot more alive, and just a lot more pleasant to look at, for crying out loud. And then along this side, I believe it goes all the way to the edge. Yeah, so this one goes all the way to the edge right here. It's a little bit more of a glass. And the reason why I want to go with a lot of glass as opposed to anything else is because, hell, if you're looking at a lot of beauty, like the coral reef here, you want to make sure you've got room to admire it. You don't just want to be stuck in a home that's not very visible. And we'll be making a lot of homes, so maybe we can change up the pace on it for other structures, but it seems to be going pretty well. At this point, even if the blueprints or this thing is not built exactly how the other one is, or how it's supposed to be, or how I intended the last one to be, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so let me see. Someone is alarming me real fast here. Is that supposed to be... Okay. Okay. So this actually needs to be a couple more out as well, too. Right. So I haven't built this part yet, but the back of this right here does need to be extended out a little further. And by a little further, I mean 2 blocks wide, I believe. I believe 2 blocks wide. So I think... yes, my belief was correct. And this is going to be slabs the entire way through. Shit. Not me to do that. That's okay. But see that? Oh, that bothers me. Just like the going into here and I'm suddenly 1 block tall. I hit space to heighten myself up and then suddenly I'm 5 blocks tall. I'm 5 blocks up in the water. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And now also with this back here, like kind of touching the coral, that's cool. You know, I think that's not the worst aspect in the world. I think it's nice that it kind of rubs up a little bit against the terrain. We didn't just want to have this thing out in the middle of nowhere. Fix, I hope the 1.13.1 fixes that, because if it doesn't, oh boy, they will be hearing from me. Probably not, but I mean, if they watch my videos, they'll hear it, I guess. So, I mean, if any of you guys from Minecraft are watching, then maybe you'll be hearing. If not, then... You know, I just hope that you fix that. That's all that I'm asking. That's the only thing that I'm asking from you right now. But yeah, the andesite's gonna make this place look a little bit, probably less desirable right off the bat. But you guys just gotta bear with me in the fact that we are not done. We are not done. So, I think there is a little bit more glass that I'm forgetting about right now. So I'll need to break a little bit of this andesite down, because my ass forgot about it. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks out before the glass starts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I believe right here, yeah, so this part right here, I believe is 3 blocks out with glass. Thankfully, I only placed down 2 layers, so breaking this isn't the worst thing. And actually, what I could do is hop in here. And suddenly, I've got a conduit speed. And then I believe these 2 need to be broken down as well, too. Okay, cool. Now, this cost's going to be slightly different in the fact that it only goes up 4 and not 5. It's not meant to be, like, the main glass, whatever the hell that means. The main glass. Okay, sure. Making up terminology to make your builds make sense, Brandon. I see you, I see you. Interior designers are quaking in their boots. I understand. Interior designers wearing boots in a house. That's a big yikes. Alright, so that around there, and we are good. Okay, so that is the layout of the house. Nothing that insane, but that's okay. And now we need to completely shell off this thing with stone slabs. This might be a little bit obnoxious, but thankfully we are not too far deep down. And if I need to get air back, I can just like float up a couple of blocks and I'll be able to get all my water back, or all my breathing back. So with the roof of this right here, let me see what the roof looks like. So I want to make sure it's overhanging correctly and I don't mess this up. The roof overhangs 1 block. So it goes 1 further out right here. And then I think that's an entire square, or an entire rectangle. Yes, it is. Okay, so the roof stays a rectangle throughout the whole thing. which I think will look pretty good. So let's do that there, and then have you go all the way out to here. And then I believe it also overhangs one on this side as well. Yes, it does. So here's the thing. With this thing only being a slab, this is going to close off the entire area, so the bottom, that water down there shouldn't be an issue. But I'm hoping no water leaks from up top here, because I'm going to have to redo how the roof is. Because I was hoping that this whole thing was going to stay completely dry if we use some sponges on it. But if they change how slabs work underwater, that's going to suck. Because I've never seen anything like what happened down below there. At all. It's really unfortunate, actually. And now, the roof is not going to be entirely flat. I'm going to do like a little Tetris theme with it. So it's going to be, like, this is going to be a flat area, but it's going to have some Tetris, bulges on the outside, which will make it look a little bit more, in-depth. And I gotta remember, too, that I guess particles, like the water particles of the dripping animation, might go through to the house, which might be a problem for the majority of homes. But since this isn't a multiplayer world, nobody else has got to worry about it. And, if really whatever rules I say goes, I can just try and turn off the particles that, that show that, so it won't be an issue. Because honestly, you know, if it's like, oh yeah, just, you know, make a second block or whatever so you won't get those dripping animations. If I can just turn them off, that's better for me. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. I don't really care too deeply about making animations perfect. Because right now, like, I hate not being able to get out of that, but it's okay. I'll learn how to get out of it a little bit easier. I think it's just swimming up and then down very quickly. My hand's also hurting a little bit too. I gotta go, damn, I go on a walk in a little bit. It's a very beautiful, warm day outside. And, the puppy needs a walk as well, too. And, I also definitely need a walk. So, let me really quickly, be right back. I'm gonna go take a screenshot of the Tetris outline that I had, and we'll be right back. Okay, got the outline. Should be pretty simple. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a little hook like that. Let me make sure I got a lot of these in my inventory. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then 4 up right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully you guys like this. I mean, I'm the one where it really matters, but, I mean, if you guys absolutely hate it, then... Wait, does that hang off one more? Wait a minute, did I not do the hang? I didn't do the hang. Okay, hold on. I almost got a heart attack because the roof was off by one. Like, I was looking for a block that didn't exist, but I think it's just because I didn't get that one to hang. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Oh, man. Like, actually, wait, let me check to make sure that my dimensions are entirely off right now. Because you got 2, and then what? 1, 2. Okay, we're good. All right, everything's fine. Crisis averted. This is where everything starts making sense and I start getting like a handshake from God saying you did it well. You managed to recreate your own build, you head ass. Good job for doing something that is insanely simple. I made you from the ground up, but you can't even do this. Where'd I go wrong? You can't even rebuild something that you built in creative mode. What the hell's wrong with you, boy? As if God talks like that. It's like, the hell's wrong with you, boy? I believe God's got a little bit of a sense of humor. Maybe he'll talk like that, you know, just to lighten the mood. Anyway, that's the roof. Do you like it? It makes it look a little bit less intense, but this is the place. Oh shit, wait. That's not supposed to look like that. Is that supposed to look like that? Or no? I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Wait, hold on. This is the first time I'm like viewing the house from the front here. No. This is not supposed to look like this. No. This needs to be andesite. So remember, this is an andesite shell. We're gonna deck this place. We're gonna deck this place up in a second here. Okay, so this looks good. There we go. All right, it's looking fine for right now. Looking very, very good. You can see kind of where the modern aspect comes in. You know, the walking into the, you know, the door on the side of the house, not on the front. Got to go around the side. It's on a 90-degree angle. Anyway, let's pray. Don't disappoint me. Do not disappoint me with this lag. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they say the client runs... They say the client's supposed to run well. I don't believe you. Spam clicking for my life. Why is there still so much water? Wait, did they actually change it? Wait, they actually changed it. What do you mean? What do you mean? They changed how water works in the update. Did they? Wait. Yeah. What the hell is that? Am I gonna need a glass block right there? Like, is that how this works? Am I gonna need a glass block right here? Oh my god, no, that's disgusting. What bullshit is this? What bullshit is this? This would work in it. You really did me like that. So that's flowing in from there. And then this is flowing in from... So wait a minute. Wait, hold on. If I put... Because is the water coming from all sides of the glass? Like, do glass panes not block water anymore? Is it because the glass pane is technically a block that... Wait, hold on. Is it because a glass pane... When you place it in the water now, it doesn't create that gap, that air gap anymore? Like, it's just there? Does that mean that stays a block of water that can't be removed? No. Wait. Yeah, because think about it from the outside, right? Like, if this glass pane was put in the water, right? Visualize with me. Put the glass pane inside a block of water. Pre 1.12, that would clear the water block and be gone. 1.13, the water doesn't go anywhere. Because you place it down and there's no obstruction, there's no air gap anymore, right? It's meant to be cleaner. So from here, you take this block. If I was to sponge this off right here, that means the air gap would have to be created for it not to come back. Because then you'd have water, a half water block. So even if I put... Like, if I put a full block right here, does that mean that it'll just do it here? Do glass panes not work underwater anymore? I don't know if they... Wait, no. Because then, what? Why not right... Oh, because the blocks are overhanging right there. Is that why? And then I don't... What is this? Like, what is that? Is that gone now? Yeah, it is. Okay. So... Let me see something. Let me see something. If I did something... Because, like, this is right there, right? But it's not happening to there because... Why is there an air gap here, though? What if I did something like this? What if I did something like that? Where I extended out the gap between the water. Would that suddenly work now? No? So why is there an air gap right there? Right here, but not there? Is it because of this block being right here? Is it because of that? So, like, if I was to... place, like, 2 blocks down right here. Of course, I couldn't do that perfectly. And then do the sponge. Then it creates the air gap. But then what if... Wait, so I want to see if I can like mess with physics a little bit here to get this to work. So I might have to waste some glass here to do this. What if I did this here? Hold on. Hold on, I got an idea. What if I did this? It's like 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Sponge. Okay. So now... In what world does this make sense? What do you mean? What do you mean? Am I gonna have to do glass blocks? I'm gonna have to do glass blocks. Unless, like, maybe... Hold on. Try one more thing. Try one more thing. I'm gonna do it the whole way. I'm gonna do it the whole entire way. And see if I can get this whole thing fixed. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. We're wasting glass doing it, but at the moment I feel like I'm gonna have to break all these glass panes anyway because of all this shite. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask you to, do me a quick favor and leave me alone. Get all this water out from where we are. Okay, no water at all. Alright? Okay. So source blocks can be created. Care to show someone at me? The source blocks can be created because of the water flowing in from the other way. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world like I thought it was. So essentially what I'm getting around is if this water right here pours through to here, this will create a source block between this. That is dumb. Oh god. Wow. Okay. So now we've got a bigger headache to deal with, and that's all up here. I will be right back. You know what I'm thinking might have been the easiest way to do this? Is putting the glass on after. Putting the glass on after the entire fact. I got a sponge over there? Yeah. I think that might have been the easiest thing to do. I think putting the glass on first is actually gonna screw me over. Yeah, I must lose the sponge because I can't find it. There's a sponge in here, I can't find it. I've lost a sponge. So I'm just thinking, if I do the same thing over here, water's just gonna be here, and I don't know, man. I still got a lot of glass panes. Maybe not enough. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright. Think we're gonna do that. Yep, okay. Alright, we're doing that. We're getting rid of all the glass. Oh my god. There might be an easier way, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's just see. If it's any easier to clear out now that the glass is gone. Well, there's no question. No, there's no question at all. Okay, so the glass is the issue, not the slabs. The glass is the issue. Got it. I kept the I don't know if you guys, well, I mean, you can tell, but I kept the glass over there because I figured that's not small, or that's not big enough of a window to really matter. Okay, so the glass was the issue. And now, okay, so now we've done this. Okay, we've done this part. The fun part now comes with breaking all the andesite, putting the glass in, and making sure that everything will be okay. Because I still don't know if this is gonna work. From what was down there, it proved that it will. But I don't know at the end of the day if the glass is gonna look uglier from the outside because of the fact that air pockets will exist. I didn't really think about, you know, well, the air pockets have to exist because there's no air pockets on the outside, you know? Oh, and wait, I didn't lose a sponge. It's right here. I have all my sponges. Okay. I was making sure I didn't lose them all. Yeah, I got all 64. Hey, that's cool. That's cool to know. All right. So, let me go and put down a torch then, right there. So that's going to be where that torch goes. And I believe now there should be no blocks that are below 6. So no mobs will spawn down there. We just have the above little area here to work with in terms of mob spawning. So let me go and break this. Because we don't need this door. We don't need the door right now. Let's find out if glass panes are going to be a pain or if they're going to be fine to work with. So if I do that, yeah, I'm not thinking that there's going to be any problem. Okay, so it's just one of those things that seems to have only been an issue because of something else. It's not a permanent issue, which is always a... Come on, bruh. Are we not going to be able to do that side? Let me see something here. Hold on. So if I do that and then do that. So I can't do the outside like that? No? No? Okay. That's really unfortunate. Wow, okay. Well, that sucks. A lot. Damn. Oh, wow. Okay. Hard. Very hard. That sucks. Oh, jeez. I don't think I can do that at all then. Because of just how the... Is it because it's a corner? Why is it even like that? Why does it work that way? I don't know why it works that way. Well... Slightly obnoxious, but I mean, I guess, what about here? That was my favorite part. Who made it like this, and why is it so shit? We haven't tested with physical glass blocks, so I don't know whether or not that maybe, it's like we can't break that, otherwise it'll pour in. I don't even know if I should be doing the glass right now, because I feel like I'm gonna wind up wasting it because of it just pouring back in and being an issue again. So that has to be a glass block right there, because this right here, yeah, that just creates another... That's so dumb how that works. That's so dumb. I hate using that term as well too, because usually I'm just like, okay, I'll adapt, but no, it's not like that right now. It's just a lot shittier of a situation, unfortunately. I wanted that little wrap to be something that stayed in the game, or stayed in my house, because I loved how that looked. But unfortunately, looks like that's not going to be the case, which is terrible. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. God damn it, my thing broke. Alright, I need to go try some stuff out. I'll be right back. I am very happy right now. I left and, you know, remember what I said about... Remember what I said about mobs spawning in certain places a lot of the time because there's no other way for them to spawn? There's no other place for them to spawn? Yeah, I'm feeling that right about now. And I might have an aneurysm depending on how this situation ends. Oh, you best piss off. I know you're not in the water, so you'll blow up. I know you will. There's a couple more creepers up there and skellies. Let me out of the door. Let me out of the door! I'm right there! Come on! Yeah, fight each other. Dumbasses. Which one of you is gonna win? I wish I cared enough. There you go. Well done, there's your prize. What's up, creeper? Your prize, my prize is not you not blowing up my house. That's a good prize. I'll take that. 100%. There you go. You guys gonna go away? Oh, there's no skeleton up there. There's a creeper up there too. Come on, both of you. Just a skeleton? Just a skelly. I'll eat a little bit of rotten flesh. Why not? Prove that I got some gusto. Oh, you flew. Oh, you flew at me. Hey, shot yourself. Well done. Hey, it's called recoil. I bet you never heard of it. Yeah, I probably should have lit this place up before I left, huh? That would have been a good idea. That would have been a really good idea. We got bats and stuff down here. All the mobs think it's a cave. Yeah, it was my cave. My little man cave. And you even. I'm taking this very slowly, very carefully. And I will not have you blow up because of me being cautious. It's not gonna be how this ends. Nothing. And nothing. We successfully cleared it out. A+. A+. I'm happy about that. There we go. That makes me very happy. I'm very proud of myself for that one. Okay. So we got white stained glass now. I forgot to get a pickaxe. But that's okay, actually, because I got a crafting table. See, look, I'm looking out for myself here. I only got... Do I not have any cobblestone or iron? Oh my god. Dead ass. I just... I need to get upgraded in diamonds sooner than I thought, man. Holy crap. Alright. Real quick. I'm just gonna do this. Much as I don't want to, I think this is gonna have to be the play if I'm gonna... have this the way I want it to. Here. Yeah, I think it's gonna need to be like that. And honestly, it doesn't even look too bad. Doesn't even look too bad. No, you weren't supposed to do that, but that's okay, because I got that. And it works because it's an opaque block. Alright. So we... Oh shit, I didn't even... I didn't even have my stained glass out. Shit. Alright, hold on. We can just do this real quick here, and this whole thing will just evaporate with one sponge. So, it's... Yeah, I don't think so. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Please do. Please do not. I was gonna say please do. Please do not. I need to go break that one out there. Do I need to... Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough to go break that one free willy-nilly. You know what? Actually, I'm a rebel. I don't even care. There we go. Wait, no, I need to break it right there. I just broke two by accident. Shoot. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get the house looking similar to what it looked like on the blueprint. It's like you can see, it's taken a little bit of time and a little bit more effort than we had expected. But that's alright sometimes. Sometimes things don't go exactly your way. And I also learned that sea pickles only light up things when they're in the water, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm kind of upset about that because I want some sea pickles around my house, but that's okay. That's okay. There doesn't need to be. It's not one of those, you know, make or break things. But, hey, we're getting the house built. It's just gonna take some time. I'm incredibly upset with the way Minecraft changed their things to where this is even harder now. Yes, it's a challenge. You know, I'm always willing to accept the challenge, but I will cry along the way, and I will huff and puff like the big bad wolf. Except I'm not the big bad wolf. I'm a big bad person. Neither of those are true. At least I hope the latter isn't true. I know the former isn't true. My God, have you seen my stature? But hopefully the latter is not true either. But hey, we're gonna done. We're gonna done. I don't think the outside is gonna look phenomenal because again, I was hoping that there wouldn't be the water gap on the outside. I was hoping that wouldn't be visible somehow. I thought physics would work to where we would get both. You know, where it wouldn't look weird and we could have it look, you know, like the water wouldn't. You know what I mean? Shut up. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to say it. All right, I'm making myself look stupid. It looks like we're gonna have maybe just enough. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna have just enough durability on this wooden pickaxe to mine up the rest of this here. I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. Did that mess up anything? Nah, it'll... The ocean is a powerful mistress. It will put itself back together. Alright, do we got 9 more durability on this thing? I think we do. Wait, no! Oh shit. No, not like that. Not like this. Not like that. Do we have 9 more durability? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, it was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but at the end of the day, it worked. Now, the only other thing, we got a couple more things to do is... Okay, hold on. Sponge. Down. Sponge down. Oh my God, the frame rate. Frame rate's horrible. Alright, so first things first. Where's the torch? Hold on, let me just close that door. I don't want any drones coming in being like, hey, you told us we could visit. I'm like, no, I didn't. Where is the torch that fell on the ground? Okay, it's right here. Let's light this back up. Mobs will still probably be able to spawn right over here. Yeah, a mob could spawn right, there was like a 6, but no, I can't spawn there. Never mind. I don't think can any mobs spawn here? 8. No, that actually lit it up pretty well. Okay, cool. So no mobs can spawn. Now the only thing is, because, you know, this obviously doesn't look that great, looks pretty boring, we need to do a couple of things, and I'm not gonna be able to do it with this pick. So off camera, I am gonna go, because we got all the glass already worked in, none of it's touching, so we shouldn't need to use any more sponges, but if we need to, we can. I'm gonna take all the walling that's just pure andesite and swap it up with a little bit of dark prismarine and standard andesite, so we have like a little bit of a mixture of things, and it'll hopefully look good. Well, hopefully it'll look good. And then the bottom as well too, I'm gonna make a couple of these blocks diorite. So like just to start, I'll make this one standard diorite, and like this one maybe like over here. I don't want to make this lower area too much diorite. Want it to be a bit more subtle, but yeah, so we're working with. So I'll be right back with the finished product. It's gonna be a late episode tonight for sure. It's 7:48 and I'm working my ass off, I promise you, but we will get her done. We will get her done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the time. It looks a little bad because of the water with the glass panes, but apart from that, welcome to my humble abode. It is nighttime right now. It might not be the best time to present, but I took a little bit of, you know, improvisation because we can't do these things. We can't put the fans on there, and I put the sea pickles on out in front right now until we can get some color. So that's what I got working for this bad boy right now. And then of course we got the walkway. We'll figure something out with this. We'll figure something out. Currently it goes nowhere because there's nowhere for it to go. So I just kind of was like, that's what the walkway will look like at one point. Then you come in here, you dry off your feet with what will be carpet or something. And then there'll be some chests here to put your shit in. I did make sure that you can open a chest if you put it on this block right here. So that's good. Like that. Just need to get a little bit more wood and bring some stuff in here, but for right now, it's not the case. And then you go upstairs, you go inside, and the lighting is pitiful because I honestly think I'm gonna make the switch to... Oh, she's saying. I honestly think that I'm gonna make a switch to gamma. You guys can let me know. I am not gonna decide anything right now, but just for the time being, like, I need more, this would have a lot of, sea lanterns up top. And just to see here, if I go to video settings and particles, if I turn that to decreased, does that get rid of these? No, it does not. If I turn it to video settings minimal, does that get rid of them? Okay, see, that gets rid of them, and that makes this place a lot more bearable. So I think we're gonna go with no particles for right now. It's kind of funny actually. People were telling me the texture pack I'm using doesn't show me the particles that should be there for when the magma blocks pull you down or the soul sand was to rise you up. So that's why I was confused and I didn't understand because there was no indication, right? So when we can get sea lanterns up here, I think we're gonna be looking for a silk touch pretty damn soon. I'm trying to get enchanting pretty damn soon. These will have some lanterns. The roof will be a lot nicer. But this is my like little tropical paradise. It's not much. It's just the first little build. Okay, I want to do a town. I want to do a lot of things. And I think the thing about this versus the H5M place or whatever is the H5M place was massive. I had room for everything there. I don't really have a lot of room for things in this one, so it's going to give me more of an inclination to go out somewhere else and go out somewhere else and do more things and make more builds. But yeah, I mean, hell, just look at this right now and tell me you don't like it. If you do like it, then great. If not, then I mean, damn, there's not really much I can do about it. I think it looks really good. I think it looks really, really good. I might, yeah, I was thinking about it. I might minimize or like lessen the amount of andesite here and just do a lot more chunks of dark prismarine because I feel like dark prismarine, I want the dark prismarine to be more apparent and more clustered than the andesite. I want the andesite to be very sparse and very random. So less and more all over the place for the andesite, more and more clustered in. So like, for example, andesite would be like one there, one there, and one there. The dark prismarine would be like this chunk right here would be one, another chunk right here, you know, like bigger. You know what I mean? Kind of like how it is out front. I can show you guys. Kind of like right here. You see how it's very like chunked up? That's how I want the dark prismarine to be too. So I might change that up a little bit here. But either way, that is the house. That's how things are. I actually, oh, you know what? I just realized. Wait a minute. This was supposed to be just a normal block. And now it can be. Oh, it looks so much nicer. I don't know whether or not this would look better if it was like a block here. I don't know. That might be kind of interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe I put the... Because I don't know. That kind of looks cool. It does kind of look cool having the block that extends outward like that. Where you can see it. So like maybe changing it. You know what? I want to try one thing really quickly here. What if we were to do... I want to see how this looks. See if this looks a little weird or if it looks better. How does that look? Gives a little bit of depth, actually. I feel like I like that. You know what? I think I like that. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm not gonna look at it too long because I might change my mind. But that's the house. I like it a lot, and I think it looks really good because even though in here there's not too many colors, from viewing it from the outside, it's surrounded by color. And then this will have a lot of colors up front. So the actual home will not just be green. It'll be a lot of, you know, it'll be very colorful up front here. But I think it looks good. And it's submerged entirely in water, which just makes it perfect. But I'm going to take some time off camera to get everything moved in here. We will not be living out on the beach any longer. We will not be living out there like HTM1 days where I would have the chests like outside of the house for like 20 episodes before I got the chest room done. We will be bringing it all in here, and this will be our humble abode for a little bit, or for a while. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, thank y'all for watching. Take care. Let me know what you think of it, and we will catch you all back next time. See ya!